This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at the La Jolla Playhouse for the premiere of Come From Away.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look out your windows, you won't want to miss this. We just entered Texas. In the middle of nowhere, in the middle of who knows where you'll find songs in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of clear blue air. You found your heart, but left a part of you behind.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm with...
You're with Joel Hatch, and I play the mayor, Claude Elliott, in the piece, as well as other things. I am currently an actor out of New York, but I worked out of Chicago for about 20 years. And about 8 years ago, I came to New York with a little musical called Adding Machine. And the people from Billy Elliot saw that, and they invited me to do that, so I had to stick around New York, and I've been there ever since. I've got a bunch of characters, but the main character I play is Claude Elliott, who is the current mayor of Gander, Newfoundland. And he is your average small-town mayor in that he deals with the average problems that a small town has to deal with. Except that on September 11th, about 7,000 people from all over the world showed up in his town, and he had to take care of them all. So he, along with everybody else, were sort of received this avalanche of humanity from people all over the world. So yeah, he had quite a job on his hands.
So what do you think of the play?
It's an amazing journey. It's an hour 40 straight, and we don't have time to breathe or think. We just get on and we ride, and the music carries us along, and our fellow ensemble members carry us along, and now you can hear them being applauded in the lobby here. It's an amazing group of people to work with, in that the cast is from Canada, it's from New York, it's from here on the West Coast. Some of the most talented people I've had the chance to share the stage with. So every time we get on stage together, we are having the time of our life.
I loved it also. In fact, originally when I heard that there would be no intermission, I was thinking, oh man, can I really sit through this thing solid? If I don't like it, I can just sit here. But actually, I see why you did that also. It was just a ride.
It's a marathon. It was 5 days straight. They didn't have any time to stop, to go home and go to bed. They had to work 24/7 for all those days. And the director, Chris Ashley, wanted to give the audience a sense of that it was a marathon. And I think it's a documentary combined with a musical, which is sort of an odd mix. But he wanted it to be as honest to what happened as he possibly could.
I was around during 9/11. Obviously, it wasn't that long ago. I'm actually not reminded of 9/11 when I hear this music. I'm actually reminded of when I flew down to New Orleans to help out with Hurricane Katrina.
It's folk music. It's of the people, which is what you would have heard down there too. And so it comes up from the earth. And so I think that makes a great statement. It's something that is universal. Everybody can connect with it in a very visceral way. It's very emotional, and it also picks you up and lifts you sky high. So I think it's the right kind of music to connect with people in telling the story.
I'm actually from Irvine. I do a lot of work in Los Angeles and Hollywood. I've heard a lot about the La Jolla Playhouse here. I heard a lot of good things about it. but this is the first time I've actually come down here, and I see what they're talking about. This is a really special place.
Well, when you consider that they are doing 2 brand new musicals that are supposed to head up to the East Coast eventually, one right after another, bang bang, 2 world premieres, and new musicals are just about the hardest thing in the whole world to put together, and this theater is doing 2 in a row. It's kind of an amazing place. You are right. They're also altogether doing 6 all new pieces this year, which is very rare, and this is one of the few places that could pull it off because they have the artistic integrity to do it.
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Thanks for coming, and thanks for having us.
All right. Thank you very much for being on the show.
You bet. Pleasure.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm with
Caesar Samayoa, and I play Colin 2 and Ali in Come From Away. I'm coming here from New York City, where for the past couple of years I've been doing Broadway shows there. The last couple have been Pee Wee Herman Show and Sister Act, and so I've been there, and it's just incredible to be back here in La Jolla. I play Colin 2, and I play Ali as well. Colin 2 finds himself traveling from France to Texas with his partner, and they get stranded in Newfoundland. And Ali is an Egyptian character who's also traveling to Texas, who gets stranded in Newfoundland as well on 9/11.
You know, I actually saw you in the performances, and I always keep an eye on the characters who are very who are very unusual, or who bring the most trauma, most emotion. You actually had both of them.
Oh, thank you very much. I mean, this track in the show is a dream to play these 2 characters. They couldn't be more opposite. And also, my character from Newfoundland, Dwight, also I feel is very opposite from the first 2. So I get to play 3 very, very different characters in the show.
Yeah, very challenging, very meaty characters for an actor.
Very meaty. There's a beautiful arc in all of their stories, and it's exciting to do every night. I just can't get tired of something like that. It's a dream, really.
Yeah, because again, because it's like an ensemble, no one's really the hero here. No one's really the anti-hero or the protagonist. But you actually take the most. I think your roles are actually the most challenging.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for that. It means the world to me to hear something like that, and we are all definitely there as a team on that stage. You know, it's amazing how much we have each other's backs in a piece like this.
Well, it's also your character, the gay character. Mm-hmm. You know, one of my kind of complaints about the gay characters in theater, and it's basically they're kind of stereotypic. They're like the hairdresser. They're the comic relief. Mm-hmm. They don't have real problems. Yeah. And because of what I do, I'm in theater. I have a lot of friends who are gay, and basically. They're just like everyone else. They have normal problems. It's just very refreshing to see something like that.
Well, it's amazing to be able to play these gay characters who have just a human relationship. They are in a human relationship with their ups and downs that everybody can relate to, and they're thrown into the middle of a high stress situation, and the audience gets to see how these 2 people get through it, or not. I don't want to give it away, but the audience gets to see 2 human beings on stage rather than stereotypes, and that's exciting to be a part of.
Right. I loved your performance. I just loved it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm with
Q Smith, and live in New York City. The last show I did in New York on Broadway was Mary Poppins. I played Miss Andrew, and I also did the Mary Poppins tour, where I played multiple roles: Mrs. Corey, the Bird Lady, and then in Les Mis and Fame and Come From Away. I played Lana. Lana, she's a woman. It's not authentically based on the true story of this woman from the documentary, but she many women did lose their sons in 9/11. I'm sort of the representation of mothers losing their sons and daughters in 9/11, and but it's based around true events. Yeah.
So what did you think of this performance?
This one particularly, I think it was one of our best performances today. The audience was great. They received it well, and they got on the train with us, and we rode with it. And but I do love the show. I love telling the story, and yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I've been to Saturday matinees before, usually because I try to piece together every single play I can over the weekend. Usually it's not as packed as this, not as good as this.
Yeah, I think this is a great house. Every night it's pretty much almost sold out. So it's a good feeling. It's a great feeling. Yeah.
I've heard a lot about the La Jolla Playhouse. Well, I do a lot of work in Orange County and actually a lot of work in Hollywood too. And this place is a little far to get down to, but I've heard so many good things. I just had to come here.
Oh yeah, I've never actually been to La Jolla. I've been to San Diego proper. But La Jolla is a wonderful place for the arts, and it's a beautiful place for artists to come and create new material such as this. It's a healthy environment, and today is sunny, which is amazing.
Well, I loved your performance.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm with...
Astrid Van Weeren, who played Beulah. I'm from Toronto. I do most of my work out of there, but I've had the opportunity to tour in the States before. I did Mamma Mia, and but this brings me back here again with Come From Away, and I'm just thrilled to be back, which is great.
Great. And which character did you play?
I played Beulah Cooper and various others. As you know, you saw the show that we play numerous characters, but that is my main character is Beulah Cooper.
And could I have a brief synopsis of Beulah?
Beulah Cooper works at the local school at Gander Academy, and she's one of the people who helped all of the people who came off those 38 planes and assisted in finding them. She set up the local school. She got clothes brought in and food and helped organize all that. And just, whatever needed to be done, she pitched in and helped out.
I'm amazed at the quality of the production I just saw.
Am I amazed?
No, I'm amazed because basically I see a lot of touring companies that come from Broadway, and a lot of big regional theaters and all that. And this was outstanding performance.
Oh, thanks so much. Well, La Jolla is the place where a lot of beautiful musicals have been born. I mean, Into the Woods, I understand. This was the first time where it started was here. Hands on a Hard Body, Memphis. So a lot of, they really know what they're doing, especially in incubating new works and bringing them to, as you saw, a level that is just unparalleled, really. So it's great.
Okay. Well, I loved your performance.
Oh, thank you so much. I have a really good time doing it. And the audiences, I think are the most amazing thing. They stay, they linger afterwards. They want to tell you their 9/11 stories. They want to participate and give back, and it's really lovely. I've given out so many hugs. Fortunately, I don't mind that. But a lot of people, they want to just express to you how much it's meant to them to see this story.
So tell me, how did the cast gel together so well?
I think that comes from casting. I think Christopher Ashley is very smart, as are David and Irene are wonderful creators. And I think they sensed who would be the right people to play these characters. They had met these people that are based on real life characters, so they know most of them. So in a sense, they were looking for the same spirit. And I think the first thing that comes to mind when I think about my cast is kindness. We check in on one another. And also they're really fun and exciting people, and everybody's over 35. So, and I love young people in the business, but it's kind of nice to just have a mature company where everybody's life is kind of settled, and so we just come from a place of really loving our work.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Oh, no worries. Thank you for chatting.
Come From Away will be playing at the La Jolla Playhouse from May 29th to July 12th. For more information, go to www.lajollaplayhouse.org or search for AMB Theatre, that's all one word, AMB Theatre on Facebook.